This is Ellen Wynn. I'm an independent agent and team leader with David Allen Capital, and I've been with our company since June of 2018. It's my pleasure to welcome you to this presentation. I'm going to take you through some information on how you can get started as a business owner with us and how you can start making some very lucrative income along the way. So who is D.A.C? Well, David Allen Capital is a 7-year-old Michigan-based company founded by David Rutz. David started D.A.C with a passion to help business owners. They're the front line of capitalism, and they need access to working capital to continue growing, expanding, and surviving with their business ventures. So D.A.C has already helped thousands of business owners get business funding over our time in business. Now, the D.A.C funding agency is going to provide you a nationwide opportunity. We're positioned to solve a massive need in the marketplace, and that's helping businesses get working capital. Do you know that most owners are not aware of funds that are available to them? Most business owners think of borrowing money from the bank or borrowing money from friends or family or running up credit card debt or putting a second mortgage on their home or pulling from personal savings. But there are other options out there, and we're here to help those business owners. They really need and deserve our help, and we're passionate about doing that. There's no license required to be an agency owner with us. You can start part-time, you can work from home or any location you choose, and there is zero startup fee and no monthly fees either. We're going to provide you all the tools that you need other than printed material. We're going to give you free websites, we're going to give you free training, and we're going to really support you along the way to help you be successful. So there's no barriers to entry to be a D.A.C agency owner. Now, I want to talk about what's our number one product right now. We just launched this here in late October, and I want to talk about what's going on in the marketplace. We all know that COVID crushed a lot of small businesses, and in an effort to relieve the economic stress, the government created several COVID-19 relief loans and grants for small businesses. Most people have already heard of the Paycheck Protection Program. It's been all over the news last year. A lot of business owners received that, as well as some 1099 contractors, right? That was a forgivable loan. So if it was forgiven, it turned into a grant. Well, that program was out along with the CARES Act Employee Retention Credit, or the ERC for short. At the time when these programs came out, you could either get the PPP or the ERC. You did the calculation and determined which one was going to give you the most money back. You made your selection and you submitted for that free money, right? Well, times have changed, and so have the regulations changed with this. And they have just updated it to where people that got PPP money can also get the ERC money. So they can double dip and get both. And most business owners either don't know that the rules have changed, they weren't familiar with the CARES Act, and honestly, it's about a 400-page tax document. So a lot of CPAs and bookkeepers don't understand it either, and a lot of business owners are being told that they don't qualify, or someone is unsure of whether they would qualify. So they're absolutely doing nothing, yet there is a lot of money on the table. What is the ERC? Well, the Employee Retention Credit is a payroll tax. It was designed to reward businesses for retaining their W-2 employees during COVID-19. The credit was initially signed into law in March of 2020 as part of the CARES Act, and then it was later expanded upon with the Consolidated Appropriations Act in December of 2020. And then again, the American Rescue Plan Act in June of 2021. The bottom line is the ERC provides a business owner the ability to get $26,000 per employee back as a tax refund. So who would qualify? Well, businesses that had at least one W-2 employee in 2020 or 2021, and any one of the following questions, if they could answer yes to this, then they potentially could be getting back up to $26,000 per employee. Question one, if they had a reduction in revenue, they probably qualified. If their business was impacted by a government mandate, such as masking and social distancing, which would limit the number of patrons a business could handle, or maybe they had supply chain issues, then that would be a government mandate potentially, right? Or number three, if they started a new business after February the 15th, 2020. If they answered yes to any of those questions, chances are they would qualify. Or if they've already received PPP, chances are they would qualify for this additional money. Now, what makes D.A.C. unique? Well, first off, we're a funding agency. We're 7 years old, and we didn't get into this just because of the ERC. In fact, the team of licensed CPAs that we've partnered up with have gotten into this program when it first rolled out. They did it out of necessity, and they're really, really experts at what they're doing. They're teamed up with a team of tax attorneys, and they have people that are just combing the books every day when they're looking through client files and matching up what mandate and what changes in the code would make this particular business eligible for the rebate. So they're really scouring through paperwork when a client submits their paperwork to get the refund. So we've got the best team out there out of hundreds that could potentially be working with. We've interviewed many to determine the CPA team that we would be working with, and they're doing this all on a contingency basis. So there's no upfront fees. Our client only pays after they have gotten money back and in hand from the IRS from the ERC rebate. Plus, D.A.C. has other services outside of just the ERC. Remember, we're a funding company, 7 years old. So our flagship product has been small business capital. That means if we're talking to business owner about the ERC, whether they qualify, whether they've already received it, or whether they qualify and are going to wait the few months before the IRS sends them a check, if they need money today, chances are we can help them. We have quick turnaround working capital. We can get someone funded in as little as 1 to 2 business days, anywhere from $400 all the way up to $2 million. So we've got a funding solution for most businesses out there. We also have a customer finance platform that allows a business to offer in-house financing to their customers for those high-ticket items such as roofing or heat and air and so on. We offer payment processing solutions to help business owners cut their cost on what they're paying to credit card vending companies. And we also have a healthcare product, and we have a identity theft protection product that is as good or better than LifeLock, but at a much more affordable price. And we've got many more products coming on board in the very near future. So D.A.C. is a well-rounded business services agency, not just here for the short term while the ERC is there. That is one of the many products that we have along the way, and we'll be adding many more of similar products as they come along. But D.A.C. is here for the long haul, and we're glad that you're paying attention to this opportunity today. Now, our beliefs as a company, we believe that business owners are rock stars. They're the front line of capitalism, and they have great ideas, but they need money to release those ideas and take those ideas to market. Their funding options are very limited. 8 out of 10 business owners who are going to their bank looking for business loan can't get qualified. So funding options are limited, and revenue-based funding is the best and most accessible option for them. What does that mean? Well, we look at a business, as long as they've been in business for 4 months, whatever their monthly revenue is, we can usually get them anywhere from 75% to 200% of that monthly revenue on a working capital advance. That working capital is a quick turnaround, and D.A.C. has a relationship with dozens of top lenders. In fact, we're partnered with all of the best lenders in the alternative capital space. So we're going to be the best solution for them. We have a real simple, streamlined application sequence on our website. And the client goes in, fills out a few questions or answers a few questions, and then we're going to match them up with the best lending source for them. So all in all, D.A.C. offers a one-stop best offer solution for business owners looking for working capital. It's a free application for them to apply. Then once we bring them back an offer, there's no obligation for them to take that. Same thing with the ERC. We're going to provide that streamlined online application. They answer a few questions online. It's real simple for us to market it because the application is intuitive. It's going to disqualify someone or it's going to move them on through the process to get them over to the CPAs. We just have to be the agent that is doing the introduction. We don't have to be the expert. We're just a bird dog out here looking for those business owners that need what we have to offer. Then we turn them over to our expert partners, and our expert partner takes the client and works with the client from there. Now, all of us as agency owners with D.A.C. receive a web-based website. The company maintains this. The company keeps it updated. It's embedded with your ID number. You just want to send out your web link with your agent ID number to your clients. It'll have your name at the top of the page, along with your email and your contact information. And when clients go through your website, your free website, I should say, when they click on apply or get a quote or whatever page they're on, it is coded to you, and you're going to get credit for that referral. As you can see, we have employee tax credits, the business capital. We also have unsecured lines of credit available, the self-employed funding for 1099 workers, payment processing, customer financing. We have a separate healthcare website. All right, so let's talk about the funding agency being a better opportunity and what goes along with it. The money, right? First is you can have immediate full-time income is possible. You have recurring residual income potential, and we're going to provide you with free training plus field leadership to help you be successful. We do daily pay. So if D.A.C. gets paid today, as agents, we get paid the next day. There's no limits on our income, no caps, and the opportunity is absolutely limitless. So let's talk about the money on these ERC bonuses. You know, if you've not heard about these before and you go through this presentation with me right now, you're probably going to say, that is unbelievable. And I would have thought so too, but I've been in this funding space now for over 4 years. When I first saw how much money could be made as a referral agent in the funding space, my mind was blown at the large commissions. But when you look at the amount of money that's going to get paid out through the ERC, is just unbelievable. But here we go. All right, so the way the ERC works, when a client gets a refund, right, whatever that refund amount is, as agents, we're going to get paid between 4 and 6% of what the client's refund amount is. So for example, we have a business that gets a $10,000 credit. Remember, they could get up to $26,000, but for this example, we did $10,000 credit with one employee. At 4%, you would earn $400, or if you were at the higher end of the rank commission level, you would earn up to $600, right? And you get paid the day after D.A.C. gets paid. Now, these ERC bonuses are going to be a little bit of a slower process. It gets submitted within about 10 days from the time the client applies, and the CPAs go through everything and then submit it off to the IRS. But after the IRS gets it, then we're waiting on them to do the refund. And we don't get paid until the client has the money in hand. Then they've paid their contingency fee back to the CPA firm, and then we get paid. Oh, by the way, the CPA firm is going to get a 20% contingency fee. That is only after the client has received their refund. They do offer a discount. Someone is wanting to pay up front, they can get discounted down to an 18% contingency fee. But very fair and very reasonable in the marketplace for all the work that they do. At the end of that, they're going to supply the client with like a 50-page document that they would have for their records to prove that they did qualify and meet all the regulatory requirements for the refund. Second example here on commissions. Let's say we've got a business that had 16 employees and they qualify for a $400,000 credit. Is that going to be a big impact to that business owner? Absolutely. But look at what kind of commission you'd be able to make. At 4% of 400,000, you would earn 16,000. If you were on that higher scale at 6%, all the way up to 24,000, just for referring one business with 16 employees. In this next example, we're saying, what if they had 60 employees and the business qualified for 1.5 million refund? Then your commission would be $60,000 to $90,000 on that referral. Okay, now let me talk real quickly about our funding bonuses, because remember, we've got that quick turnaround working capital. So when you're out talking to business owners about the ERC, even if they don't qualify or they've already received it, or they do qualify, but they're going to have to wait that longer process for the IRS to give them a refund. What if they need money now? We have a solution on that quick turnaround working capital. And if they need money now and they get funded, then you're going to have some now money while you're waiting on those ERC credits to come back in. So let's take a look at how the payout is for this. This is a different percentage on our funding. In fact, you're going to earn between 3% to 6% of the funded, or we have additional bonuses that you can earn where you can earn all the way up to 9%. So let's do an example of $10,000 again. For regular funding, you would earn 300 to 900, depending on what your qualification was. Minimum pay would be 3%, but all the way up to 9%. Another example, 80,000 in fundings. Your commission would be 2,400 to 7,200, and this would be paid the next day after the business got their funding. In this example, 500,000 in fundings, your pay would be 15,000 to 45,000. So you can see between our funding now money, that gives you some daily pay immediately as we're waiting for those ERC bonuses to start building up with the time that it takes for the IRS to do those refunds and get the money back in the business owner's hands. All right, so let's talk about agency compensation highlights. You can see that there's some significant income possible from referring your personal clients and personal client residuals, right? But you can also earn from agency expansion. You see, we're a marketing team. We do word of mouth marketing only. Our company doesn't pay for big television ads or radio ads or anything. They pay us as independent agents to be the marketing arm of the company. So with that said, you can also spread the word to other people that are looking to have their own business. And when you bring on other agents, you can get paid for referring them. You see, D.A.C's expansion philosophy is that they offer a world-class opportunity, a world-class funding service with a performance-based compensation plan, meaning you don't get paid unless you deliver clients to the company. And then they're going to provide an incentive for you to attract other agency entrepreneurs. And you can earn significantly when you help them have success. So imagine building a portfolio of D.A.C agencies by personally introducing others to become agency owners. It's free for them to join. They earn the same as you do, and then you can earn up to 50% matching revenue share on the income that they make. So they make $100,000, you could get up to a $50,000 match. I love the matching revenue share. I'm a coach and a trainer, and I love helping people be successful, and I get rewarded very nicely for doing so. All right, for this example, we're going to use the 4%. So let's say that you're the 4% on an ERC bonus, or remember, you go between 3 and 6%. This example is showing a 4% payout on $200,000 funding. 4% would be $8,000. If that was someone that you introduced to D.A.C, then your revenue matching share would be a minimum of 25% for $2,000. Yep, you get a check for $2,000 just for bringing that other agent on board. But we also have what we call amped up, meaning you can earn double commissions. If you're active and you're consistently submitting clients, then they're going to pay you 50% match. So that $8,000 commission to an agent you personally enrolled would pay you a $4,000 revenue share. How many frontline agents would you need to refer to be able to earn a significant income just by helping other people be successful? Doesn't take long to add up, right? We also have leadership override revenue sharing, where as you build your agency, you can earn from 5 to 50% on the commissions of your extended agency network. You can earn residual income from personal clients on our customer financing, payment processing, healthcare. D.A.C is going to pay you 50% of their bonus volume. And this is residualized income, earning month over month for referring a customer one time. You get paid for a lifetime on that client. I love residuals. And then we have a residual overrides on your team where you can earn between 2 to 8% of your entire D.A.C agency network. So that in a nutshell summarizes what we're doing with the ERC, which is the hottest conversation in the funding space right now. That our regular funding and our other services, and a quick overview of our compensation plan. We do have a full presentation that really breaks it down, but most importantly, we have training that goes through all of the details of what you're going to need to know. So at this time, I want to wrap up by asking, are you ready to get started? Is this a good fit for you? If it's not, we understand that D.A.C is not for everybody. But if it's not, I would encourage you to keep your ears peeled for any business owner that may or may not have gotten the ERC. And if you know of someone that could benefit from knowledge about this program, please refer them to the person that invited you to look at this video today. But if this is for you, we want you to get back with the person that shared this video and ask them for their partner referral link. It's going to be davidallencapital.com/partner/ the ID number of the person that referred you. And if you get that ID number, you go to the site, you're going to watch a short video from our company founder, and then a full presentation overview of all the services, more in depth and a little bit more in depth on the compensation. But once you've clicked submit and you've joined, you're going to get a welcome letter from David Allen Capital, and they're going to take you through where to go to the Agent Resource Center, the videos that you need to watch for basic training, and just kind of plugging you into our simple system. We're very much a tool culture organization. We use videos. Any trainings we do, we always record it so it's available for replay at your convenience. Our resource center is packed with information. We do live weekly calls. The founder of our company usually heads 2 calls a week at least. There we have the opportunity to ask him questions directly, and then we have team leadership out in the field. So lots of support here. The timing is wonderful. We would love to have you join us here at David Allen Capital. If you decide this is where you want to be, come along. It's going to be an amazing ride, and look forward to seeing you on a Zoom very soon. Thanks again for watching. Take care.